Well, here we go again. I'm having those dreams where I feel like I've been around aliens. I usually keep things like this to myself, but I think it's time to tell people. When I have these dreams, they feel real. Truly real. Some people call it lucid dreaming, but this was something else. When I look at the walls of my apartment in my dream, I see these alien symbols all over. When I wake up, I hurry and make sure to write down everything that I saw on the walls. This is truly terrifying. This is what I saw. I googled to see if I've seen these symbols before, but I haven't found anything yet. This has been happening for a while now, so hopefully someone can help me explain all of this. I feel connected to all of this, like somehow these symbols are a part of me, but I just don't know how. Yes, I have believed in aliens and UFOs for years now, but I never would have thought of this happening to me. #UFO. #aliens. Every time when I have the dream, the symbols are new and basically scattered around in a new arrangement with new pictures. #aliens. #UFO. I tried to talk to my close friends and family about it, but they think that I might have some sort of schizophrenia. I don't have any schizophrenia, and it hasn't been a recurring problem in my family anyway, so I don't know why they would say that. Was I abducted and just didn't know it, and now my dreams are trying to tell me what happened? Or am I reliving the same situation again and again? When I draw out the symbols, I feel fixated on them, as if I was possessed to write it all down. What does this mean? Maybe I was abducted by aliens, and I'm just now remembering it. Maybe that's what all of this is about. I need to go to church more. If anything else happens, I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on my situation. These dreams start to feel more and more intense when I have them. I had another alien dream last night. When I woke up this morning, I had the same fixation on writing down exactly what I saw on my wall. Lord, what is happening to me? In my lucid dream, or whatever you want to call it, there was a tall alien figure that guided me to the wall next to my bed. He pointed his finger to it, and then I woke up. Like I said from before, these dreams are becoming more and more real, and I need to find out why. #lucid dream. #aliens. I've been reading up on aliens and UFOs lately, so maybe this will help explain things. I'm having a hard time getting sleep tonight because I don't know what my dreams will be. I asked one of my neighbors about it, and he laughed and asked, was I joking? I said no. I explained to him more about it, and even he didn't have an answer. I'll try to get some sleep tonight, and hopefully everything starts making sense. Good night. I had another dream last night. This time the alien stood by the wall, shaking his head shamelessly, staring into my soul. What have I done? He doesn't trust me anymore, I think. Am I in trouble? I must keep writing. I must keep remembering everything that it tells me to do. For my safety. Do you guys trust them? Do you know if your family is safe or had dreams like I have? Do you guys believe? #aliens. #UFO. #unknown. He shook his head ashamed at me, but I remembered anyway. I am past the door of consciousness, and now I must remember everything. Well, besides going to work, I've been sleeping normally for now. Still no dreams for a couple of days, so maybe things are going back to normal. The only strange thing that has been happening is that I hear a high-pitched sound around 11:45 p.m. I thought it was coming from out in the hallway, but I'm not sure. If it happens again tonight, I'll definitely make sure to record it for you guys to hear. Wish me luck. 100. I woke up to the high-pitched sound again tonight, and I finally got it on camera. Here it is. I don't know where it's coming from, but it happens every now and then. I'm just happy I caught it tonight. Hashtag aliens, hashtag UFO. Is it them trying to communicate with me? Or is something else that I should be worried about? Sorry, I've been gone. I have trouble sleeping since I've been hearing that loud pitch sound at night. The others, or aliens, or whatever they're truly called, have once again visited me last night. I barely remember what was on the wall, so I wrote down what could make out. Hashtag aliens, hashtag UFO. This time in the lucid dream, it stood there, watching me, as I walked around my apartment trying to figure out what was happening. It did nothing but watch. I said, "What do you want?" But it didn't seem to care. I felt like some sort of test subject. I twitched hard, then woke up. What the hell is going on? I'm really starting to believe that I was chosen to be a test subject for something greater that could happen. Hopefully it's not bad. Good morning! I'm headed to the library so that I can find out more information about what this alien stuff could mean. I went to the library, but I didn't learn much. I'll Google stuff about lucid dreams next. This car sat outside my apartment while the high-pitched noise was playing last night. Sorry, I know it's been some time, but I went into hiding and tried to live a normal life for a while. It barely worked. I feel like I'm being watched everywhere I go. It's time for a change. I need to leave and stay with family for a while. I'll update you guys soon. I was picked up by a family member. Hopefully everything starts to go right after all this alien dream stuff. As for that car, I haven't seen it yet, so I pray that I am not getting followed. I didn't go to church today. I know, right? I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm staying with my aunt, and I haven't told her about the alien dreams I've been having lately. What should I do? Tell her, so then she'll think I'm crazy? Hell no! This stays between me and my followers. As for the high-pitched sound, that only happens at night, but so far nothing has happened since I've been here. Maybe I lost them. Maybe they can't track me anymore. Damn it, the sound is back. What the hell? I thought that I was safe, but I guess they found me. Am I gonna get abducted or something? Why me? I can't go back home now. It's not safe to be alone. If the others are tracking me, then they know that I am with family. Fucking great. All of this is becoming very intense and serious for me. After sleeping through the day, I am now tired again. Wish me luck. Good morning. I didn't have a dream last night, but I did feel like I was being watched. Maybe it's not a grey man, but it's an other that's been watching me. With all this going on, I have never seen an actual UFO. Weird, right? Yeah, I know. I sleep in the middle room and something feels off. I feel like something or someone is watching me. waiting for me to make a mistake. Being in this half-empty room, I can feel someone else in here with me. It's like knowing someone is there, but you can't see them. My head feels foggy. The air is hard to breathe. What the hell is happening to me? I hate this dizzy feeling that I got. The feeling that I might throw up. Maybe I should go to the hospital. I had another vivid experience with an alien or other around 2:34 p.m. when I took my nap. I knew I should have went out with family, but I needed the rest. This time the alien pointed at the ceiling, then back at me. I couldn't move or speak. I was in shock. It looked at me deeply in my soul and didn't let me move. I looked back at the ceiling and woke up. After feeling dizzy, I found a piece of paper and drew what I saw on the ceiling. What does any of this stuff mean? Sometimes I feel drawn to it, and other times I am downright terrified to sleep because I know this will happen again. And to make matters worse, they live right next to the woods. Fucking perfect. If I see anything or anyone, I'm immediately posting about it. I thought that if I stayed with family for a bit, that I would be safe. But it turns out I was wrong. Looks like I have to deal with the situation on my own. Please wish me luck. I woke up to this loud sound hovering over the house. What the fuck is it? Here's another video I took. After this, the sound quickly faded away. Whatever this is clearly outside of my family house. What the fuck was that? I'm gonna try and get some sleep, but not sure if I can after hearing that. Anyway, I'll try. Good night, everyone. Something was hovering over my family house last night. Maybe it was a UFO or a plane going by, but I'm definitely not sure. It was loud, and it wasn't like a helicopter. I'm back with an update on how I've been doing. The dreams have gotten more intense, and they're starting to feel too real at this point. The noise have shown up every now and then, but I managed to sleep through it thanks to my earbuds. I still don't know why this is happening to me. I have an iPhone 13 that I don't use, so hopefully I can buy a Samsung S23 and zoom in to record any UFO activity around the house. Besides that, I've been spending time with family this summer trying to get my mind off of things. Will I ever be able to go back to a normal life? The sounds are back. UFO Sound, Part 1. UFO Sound, Part 2. What the fuck is happening? I tried to live a normal life, but I can't. These past weeks, I have just been ignoring my dreams and just trying to spend time with family, But things are getting bad. The eyes. They watch. They watch me eat and they watch me sleep. What can I do? Nothing. If I'm going to get beamed up anytime soon, I want you guys to know I tried my best. That's it. That is the Mike Donavan Bluesky story up to the most recent point. So, what we need to understand. So, how I tend to cover these kind of videos, as you can probably imagine, Twitter, now Bluesky, just basically anything that's kind of bigger and with more production going on, whether it be like images, audio, video, what have you, like these cool kind of posts that make you feel like it's meant to be a bit more immersive. I tend to wait until it's more or less played out, or maybe like a significant part of it is done before I kind of really cover it. Like, for example, with Weird Birds, like I need to wait for an entire part to be done. Otherwise I'm giving you like 3 or 4 videos all broken up with the same thing, and that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good to you guys. I don't want to do it like that. I want to give you the whole thing, let you kind of, get the story yourselves, usually through my medium, or if you just want to read it yourselves, maybe I guide you that way, that's fine. The point is I'm trying to help connect you to a great story. This story is, it feels incomplete. It feels like this person had a great idea, to come up with their own. And if anything, it's about UFOs and aliens. That's fun. It's a scary thing that we haven't exactly seen in these kind of postings before, which not exactly true. The Binary Moon Project does, of course, as we've especially recently learned through the live Q&A we had with the creator himself. That was awesome, really, really good. I'll post the thing up there if you want to check out that live Q&A. It was really good, really insightful. But the problem is, I feel like I know myself, especially am guilty of this. Whenever I come up with an idea that I really like the sound of, and I give it a go. But the problem is, if I don't make it all work out the correct way immediately, it somewhat falls under trying to be a perfectionist, which I know is a terrible thing to do. And it's a habit that I know I have to kind of train myself out of. And also, you have to keep working at things, right? Like some things, with my current project that I'm excited to continue working on, the Infinity Bureau, it's definitely not complete, and I don't want to just let it die. There's still a lot of things I want to do with it, and I want to be able to do anything and everything that I can with it, but a lot of those things require my time, my effort, and my dedication to not stop and give up on it, right? And that's one of the important things I find with a lot of, whether it be these kind of projects or even other people's like stories, or whether you're talking about comics, or whether you're talking about people's aspirations with making video games, or a specific ARG or something like that, right? Any creative project. It is so easy to give up. And it sucks. It's one of those things that it sucks. Especially in this day and age when you're surrounded by so much other AI slop and other things that people make it look like they can do whatever you wanted to do, but so much easier, and they try to make you look bad. And I think it's not appropriate. I think it's not the right way to go about things. It's quite fun. I have no idea, right? I have no idea what any of the symbols mean. I feel like maybe there's a connection. Maybe I need to do a little bit of research. I might have a part 2 to this little end review-y bit then about maybe any of my findings. I might not have found anything, in which case there might not be. So that's a little that's a little giveaway for you there. If nothing else happens in this video, it's because I didn't find shit to help me figure out whether there was something else going on here, or whether there's maybe with any of the alien symbology, for example, if maybe it was connected to something else, maybe there is a way to decode the language. I'll have a look. I'll see what I can find. And I was recommended to check this out a long time ago. I mean, we're talking like nearly a year ago now, right? And annoyingly, I can't find the specific comment or post or whatever that told me to go check it out. I forget where it was. I've checked through filtering YouTube comments. I've checked through Discord, and I've checked through like Twitter and stuff like that. I've checked through the normal means that people communicate to me with, and I couldn't find it. So for all I know, maybe it was deleted or something. I'm not exactly sure. But it's a shame. It's a shame because I feel like this could have really, and again, I suppose that's also due to limited resources or limited time capacity. For all we know, maybe it'll come back. Maybe it'll come back. I like to think in my headcanon that Mike got beamed up. And maybe he's held hostage by these aliens or something like that. In which case, maybe when he comes back, there'll be an exciting new story to tell. You know what I mean? I don't want it to turn into how the Vidar Twitter story went, because the first half of it was really good and really fun and awesome. And I mean, yeah, obviously a little fake, but like, you know, it was still fun. It was still very fun. And if, you know, it felt like there was something spooky and weird going on here. And then the second half turned into a crypto bro thing. And it was just like, what the fuck? You know, it was like, was this whole thing meant to be like an advertising scheme for trying to, you know, help make you a crypto millionaire or some shit, like sell some NFTs and everything like that? It was disappointing. It was so disappointing that it basically ended up being just a big marketing ploy, which was disappointing to say the least, because it started off quite good. So, Mike, if you're watching this, I think you did a good job, man. And if and or when the story ever continues, I'll be watching. And yeah, I think you do all right. I hope everything's going well for you. Thank you so very much for watching the first Blue Sky story that we've covered on the channel. I'm very excited to see if there's any more that come about. If there's any specific stories you would like me to potentially try to cover or check out or do a review or something like that, let me know. Let me know down in the comments below. I'm happy to look into stuff. I'm happy to find stuff out. I have been recommended some other things I need to look into, and you know, I'm trying to maybe really consolidate some of my time and really get back on the wagon now that the new year has started. Even though it's 23 days into the new year at this point, you think it'd be a little bit more with it. But I've been very busy with job hunting, so I'm doing some adjustments, and it's a tricky balance. You know, it's a tricky balance. I'm trying to take better care of my health and do things that should make me be far more proactive. Anyway, I've been Nate at Night. I've had a fantastic time, and I sure hope you have too. Thank you so very much for watching, and we will see you for whatever's next. Take care out there.